Alright guys, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've shown one Godzilla figure, which is my favorite, and I realized before I really get into my figure collection, something that I owe the world and owe the man who created my favorite Godzilla figures is an ode to Yuji Sakai, who I think is the greatest sculptor of all things Godzilla. What I have before you right now are two very different figures. The Godzilla on the left is from Godzilla vs. Destroyer 1995. That's the famous burning Godzilla. Absolute favorite of mine. It's an X Plus figure. You see the box back there. And this is much more recent days work by the man. Mr. Sakai's work. He's been doing Godzillas for a long time. The one next to it, which is almost in, height scale anyway, is the 1964 from Godzilla vs. Mothra. And there's a very interesting thing about this. I've had two of these kits. I had one a long time ago. This one is a kit. It's a vinyl model I built and painted. And this one is from like 1985 or 89. It's sometime early 90s at the latest, I think. It's the largest kit that Kaiyodo produced when they were making 8-inch Godzillas. And I want you to notice something astounding about this thing. Sakai did this sculpt a long time ago. He was a much younger man. And look at the absolute mastery in both figures. Now that is a master. That's somebody that's been sculpting Godzilla so long that he's got it in his blood. Because both figures have character, nuance. I mean, you can almost see the actor inside the suit, or you can almost see the beloved character that you love from the film so much because of the performance. All that's captured in vinyl, which I find absolutely astounding. Yes, there are many other sculptors. Yes, there are sculptors that are incredible. Yes, I have some of their work. I'm not going to name them all, but there are many companies that produce their work. I would like to say that X Plus has been very fortunate to get Sakai on their, I don't know if you call it payroll. They certainly release his works when they can. But these are just two reasons why I believe Mr. Sakai is simply the best at what he does. Now, yes, I did repaint the glowing effect on the Godzilla. It did come pretty darn well painted. I will give X Plus that. I did my usual dirtying of the toes and brightening of the glow and all that sort of thing. I really like my glow to glow. And I kind of darkened his red eyes there, if you can see it. They're sort of more like the nighttime version where you really only see the pupils. I really didn't have to do anything to the back plates. The back plates were incredible. This is just magnificent. I couldn't join the tail to have it on display here because it extends too far back. But what a tail. It's like 24, 25 segments long. Huge figure. This is a fantastic X Plus figure. The crown jewel, perhaps, of any Heisei collection. And I think, personally, the 64 is a crown jewel of any Showa collection. It's almost up there with my favorite with the 54, which I love dearly. And the 68, which is a personal favorite. But I wanted to show these two in particular. They're just astounding pieces. And if nothing else, just what an amazing artist Mr. Sakai is. If you're in agreement, please mark yes. Please say something kind about Mr. Sakai if you have indulgence to comment. It's not about me. It's not about my channel. This is one time I don't really care about all that. I just like to send a love letter to Mr. Sakai. I mean, it's his works that are on the show here. I do have a couple of other pieces that I would like to show if I can squeeze them in. There's the 84. That's the 84 guy there that he did a year or two ago. Yeah, big figure, isn't it? What's cool, as big as he is, and his tail is so long, he is still smaller than that 95. Look at that. That's just awesomeness. That's awesomeness. And another one that I have that I really like a lot is the 91. Yeah, look at that, God. The sublime quality of his work really eludes my capacity to describe it. That's right out of the Dadgum movie. I'm sorry. That's incredible. Look at that. Yeah, I love dirtying them and doing the things I do to them because, you know, it just makes them even more real. And when I say real, you know, like how they looked in the movies. Let's face it, to those of us that are fans, it's real. Anyway, this is some of my favorite Sakai work, especially the two in the middle. Can you believe the years between these? Some of these are, the outer two and the 95 are not so far apart in time. But that 64 is good. But it fits right in. Quality-wise, it's right there. The man's he's delivered quality for all these years. So hail Yuji Sakai, my favorite Godzilla sculptor. You provided me with some awesome stuff and so many others. We thank you, sir.